Alright, good morning everybody, and welcome back to 109 Last Defense Academy. Let's see. Zombie apocalypse has begun, and I now understand why people don't like Gaku. Because I was reading just like a bunch of comments about people not liking Gaku, and I'm like, why do people not like Gaku? I didn't really have anything against him one way or another. But then this happens, and then the comedy route happened, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I get why people don't like Gaku. Anyway, so if you remember last time, Yugamu came back as a zombie. And Gaku and Dorumi are like holding bugs. So I don't even understand that. It's bizarre. It's all bizarre. Anyways, let's continue. A new day began after the traumatic events of last night. The danger that had been hanging over us was gone without a trace, just like that. But we never got the answers we wanted. Feelings of frustration continued to plague me as I got up and headed to the cafeteria. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Yugamu was, like, maybe he was already a zombie or something. I don't know. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Was it long face so early in the morning? Yeah, you can have some of my mayonnaise cola. Ugh. If you promise to cheer up. Are you trying to cram your entire week's calorie intake into one day? They don't mix together very well, but the lumpy texture enhances the flavor. Ooh, like juice with lumpy fruit bits. I simply adore that texture. Maybe you could add lumpy bits to your sword as well. The perfect sort of texture for your partner in crime. Or should I say, in bed? You always have the best suggestions, Lady Kurata. Huh? Is that really what you should be responding to? So we could just live our lives like normal now, right? It's about damn time. Guys, aren't you concerned about the whole zombie thing? Yeah, fair. We are, but... Nobody knows what Yugamu's objective was. Or if he really had become a zombie, seriously? He was going... Only zombies do that. And, like, fish. And now that he's been burned up, we'll never know for sure. I mean, the guy was an assassin. Maybe he had a taste for human flesh because of that. Seriously? He'd never shown any interest in cannibalism before his return from the dead. Everyone's just throwing out pointless guesses now. But doesn't the whole thing creep you out? Yugamu was clearly not in his right mind. I feel like we can never truly relax until we find out what made him act that way. In my opinion, Mr. Omokage wasn't your run-of-the-mill zombie. Yes, I agree. In movies and games, anyone bitten by a zombie turns into one themselves, but... Dorumi didn't? Yes, and there's no sign that she's going to turn into one now. That only tells us he wasn't the usual kind of zombie we see on TV. Just knowing that much is good enough for me. It means he doesn't go around making more zombies, right? So now he's got it all over. Dorumi had to die for us to learn that. This is not a happy ending. Dude, she literally walked up to him. I know, but we can't let that hold us back from moving on. We need to go back to focusing on the invaders. I agree, but still. How about anyone who's still worried can wear their class armor around when they're walking around the school? Good suggestions. Those who want to can definitely do that. Come on, Takumi, you're the leader here. Quit acting like a spineless chicken. He's not. He's literally the one being like, why are we letting this go? That put a damper on any further protests I could make, and the discussion came to an end. It was clear that everyone wanted to go back to their regular life and not think too deeply about what caused Yugamu's strange transformation. Like, seriously, he's the only one that wants to freaking do anything about it. Yeah, okay, he just turned into a zombie, whatever, it's fine. Bye. Really? Anyways, I still felt uneasy deep inside, but the invaders were the more immediate threat. I decided to shift emotional gears and focus on the here and now. No free time! No. Ooh, it's been a while since I was able to move around so freely. It's tired me out. I stretched long and hard before looking around at the inside of my room. That reminds me, I haven't seen him around lately. The boy cloaked in undying flames. He'd appear without warning, then stop showing up for a long time. He was unpredictable, to say the least. Not that it matters too much. I was too tired to stay up any longer and crawled into bed without much thought. The moment I closed my eyes, my consciousness fled from me. I wish I fell asleep that fast.
소인起床時間だよ。最
I wish I could sleep some more, but I better rise and shine now. I sat up and stretched a little. That's when I heard it. Oh.
敵勢力侵入
The invaders are here. I was flooded with a sense of urgency and tension that I hadn't felt in a long time. Really? The whole zombie affair had made me lose my edge. I need to get to the war room now. Really? Looks like these bastards showed right up in time for me to wreak havoc on them. We're moving out, Takumi. Are you ready? Ready as I can be. I'm focused now. All right, everyone. Let's protect this school. Remember at the beginning when I was like, you have to watch every single Sailor Moon transformation? Yeah, that's done. Can I skip this one? Skip! Once again, for those of you that want to see more of this gameplay, I promise you if there's a battle that we have not done yet, it will force me to play it, okay? So just remember that. Like, if I have not done the battle, and if it lets me skip, that means I've already done the battle. So, you know, we've already seen that battle. And also, we'd be playing this game for like 2 years.
調和の化身全太私の魂は生きながらえ必ずや侵略者たちを滅ぼすであろう覚悟せよ侵略者
Oh, we're working on building up Tsubasa right now, because she has a really nice big range attack. We've buffed up Takumi quite a bit, so let's buff up Tsubasa. These scenes every time, it's just like heartbreaking, which makes me definitely feel like we're the baddies. Tsubasa has a good one, and who else has like a... It's just because she has a big area attack. And so we managed to clinch another victory in the day's battle. It was already late by the time everything was said and done. We decided to rest early, bringing an end to our 57th day at Last Defense Academy. Morning already. I ran a hand through my messy hair and slowly got out of bed. I'd gone to bed early, so I no longer felt tired from yesterday's defensive battle. Now then, how should I spend... If you're curious, all I'm doing during free time is increasing my bond level with people. And you get like little story bits from them when their bond goes up. When would the next attack be? I tried to conjure up my memories from the last time around. My eyelids grew heavier and heavier as my mind wandered. I love that this might be my favorite one with the little drool coming out of his mouth. Before long, I had fallen into a light and relaxed sleep. Huh? Yeah! Oh, you know what? Whoever this is, you freaking deserve it. That's all I'm gonna say, because you're like, no, let's not worry about the zombies. Let's just sweep the problem under the table. Like, who cares? Blah, blah, blah. You deserve it. I was jolted awake by a scream coming from outside my room. What was that? I jumped out of bed in a hurry and headed outside to investigate, only to be greeted by an astonishing sight. More zombies. Taco! Wait, who is that? Who is that? Is that Ava? Is that Ava? I think that's Ava. Because remember, Nozomi said she dressed them in their uniforms? An indiscernible figure had their mouth latched onto Kako's neck. She was losing a lot of blood and on the very verge of fainting, and her attacker wasn't letting up. That was a good scream. Kako! Kako gets killed in the frickin' murder route. I leapt towards them without thinking and tackled the strange figure. We ended up rolling on the floor in a heap. When I entangled myself from the attacker, they slowly raised their head. How did Yugamu die? Did we kill him? Did he die by the saw? That's what I'm questioning now. I was like, is there something with the saw? No, it's definitely the frickin' bugs, right? Ava? It was Ava who stood before us. A captive enemy commander who had most definitely been dead last time I checked. Her skin was pale and bloodless. Her eyes were sunken in. Parts of her body were in a state of decomposition. Hey, what's all the noise about? What the hell is going on here? Is that Ava? She's alive? But how? No, don't go near her. You'll die. She got bit in the neck. Someone grab her. Kako, can you hear me? Sorry, you guys know I love the zombie noises. Eek. Oh, for crying out loud, don't tell me Ava's been turned into a monster too. I'm afraid so. That's not what a living person looks like. She's the same state as Yugamu. Guys, Kako's not breathing. Out of my way, I'll take her to the infirmary. Oh, he's doing it himself. Ima had gone pale in the face. He hurriedly picked Kako up and was about to start running when... Okay, you know what? You all deserve this because you were all like, let's not worry about the zombies, blah, blah, blah. You all, besides Takumi, deserve this. Yeah. Eito, Moko Darumi, everyone who died has come back. So our zombie theory was right. I like Eito. I'm taking that's a screenshot picture. That one looks good. Yeah. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. We've been surrounded. We've no choice but to hack and slash our way out. I'll deal with Ava. You guys take out the others. Ima, get Kako out of here now. Ava leapt towards us with the ferocity of a beast, pouncing on its prey. It was like she was running on pure instinct. That's right. This isn't the Ava we knew, so there's no need to hold back. I mean, you barely knew her in this route, to be fair. I dodged her attacks as well as I could and grabbed an iron pipe that was on the floor nearby. Whoa! I always love the sound effect noises because it's like if you read it just as it is, it's like woog. Ooh. The moment I found an opening, I thrust the pipe towards her head and rammed it into her head. After letting out a brief roar, she stopped moving completely and fell forward. Ugh. I pulled the pipe out from Ava's head and lifted her body up, and then... With all the strength I had, I tossed her body over the fence and off the roof. Damn, Takumi. Damn, Takumi, you son of a... Boom, wow. Black blood kept spewing from her head wound as she fell all the way down to the ground. Good. That's Ava settled. Now I'll... Takumi, behind you!
Huh?
What? Wow. Huh? Beautiful. What the hell?
Ah, Shizahara!
What? I had trouble wrapping my head around what just happened. All of a sudden, Hiroko was losing blood from the hole that had opened in her back.
Shizahara! Oi, Shizahara! しっかりしろ!
She died protecting me? Why did our dead friends come back to life like this? Why were they attacking us? Nothing was making any sense. It really makes me feel like Hiroko is also doing some world-jumping shenanigans. Because it just seems like she knows stuff, and the way that she's trying to protect Takumi, who is the one that can reverse time and, like, set things right, you know? It's just bizarre. It's bizarre, and she just seems to know things. It's just... We know it's a possibility because Eito sponsored. I let out a frenzied scream and leapt towards Eito in a rage. When I lifted the pipe to run it through his head... Something heavy struck me and I was flung through the air like a rubber ball. My vision changed in an instant. As I gazed at the night sky, I realized I had fallen off the roof. Oh shit. Sorry, Hiroko. You gave your life for me and now I'm going to die anyway. Wait, really? Wait, what? I guess Revive-O-Matic? Oh my god. What's happening? Oh my god, it keeps going! Usually I'm totally fine with this, but they're keeping me in suspense. I like it. They paused! What is happening? Huh? I woke up feeling like my consciousness had floated to the surface from a very deep place. Where am I? Huh? Well, it's Nozomi, obviously. I heard somebody's voice nearby. I turned toward it and found Nozomi's eyes peering into mine. Oh, thank goodness! You were all so worried. You just wouldn't wake up. Finally decided to get up, Takumi? It's been 10 days, dude. That's gotta be a new record.
Huh?
What? I was up for 10 days? I remember being thrown off the roof by Eito. Why didn't I die? You did, but we managed to salvage you and put you in the Revive-O-Matic before it was too late. What happened after that? Kaku and Hiroko, are they... They were beyond saving. I don't really get this, like, saving method. Like, why can some people, like, come back? I guess... Okay. Let's think about it this way. Their power is the hemo anima, right? So as long as they didn't lose... I think that's probably why. If they lose tons and tons of blood, then they can't be revived because that's, like, the power of the... Right, it's the blood, right? So if Takumi was just thrown off the roof and, like, broke his body, right? But didn't, like, lose all his blood and all the power, Maybe that's what it is. After you and Hideko were killed, we were being pushed back, so we had to retreat. Unfortunately, we weren't able to take their bodies with us. And they're still... Yeah, they're still up there. We wanted to retrieve the bodies, but those zombies wouldn't let us get near them. But now the roof is locked and off limits. It's not right. The fact that Hideko sacrificed herself to save me weighed heavily on my heart. But I knew I wasn't the only one in pain over the deaths of our friends. I glanced at Ima, who was standing quietly in a corner of the room. He's just been standing there for the last 10 days. He won't respond to anyone and hasn't eaten anything. He wasn't in any state to join us for the battle either. It was a defensive battle? Yes, on day 63 when you were out like a light. We only had to deal with the minions this time, so I took the liberty to clear them out with one shot. I must be rewarded for this. To prove that you're grateful, I want a victory parade held in my honor, with you leading the way, sitting on a spiky medieval torture device. That sounds more painful than the battle.
Oh.
Actually, shouldn't we be doing something about Ima? It's really concerning to see him like this. Can you blame him? The guy worshipped the ground his sister walked on.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be able to deal with it right away. We should just leave him be. He got real violent trying to go back to save Kako before. I had to restrain him physically. Poor Ima. Poor Kako. Kako keeps dying first. You know what? I take it back. They were all like, let's not worry about the zombies, so screw them. But I really like Kako. I like her. During that time, the others went out to get your body. Hey, thanks for saving me. What about Ava? Did you find her body next to mine? We've already disposed of that prisoner in a wall of fire.
Oh no.
You mean like you did with Dugamu? She wasn't moving, so she was probably well and truly dead. You can never be too careful.
Oh.
This is just a guess, but I think these zombies' weak points are their heads. When I put that iron pipe through Ava's head, she suddenly stopped moving. So we either have to do a headshot or burn them in undying flames to permanently kill them? Indeed. Unfortunately, hemoanima appears to have no effect on them. They almost killed me when we last fought them. They moved so quickly I barely had a chance to deal damage. We also discovered some other things while you were asleep. First of all, the zombies can move around normally during the day. They don't have the usual undead weakness. Zombies are not weak to sunlight. That's frickin' vampires. Get your monsters straight. We can't count on sunlight to make them weaker. Unless there's a version of zombie that is weak to sunlight that I'm not aware of. The second thing is about their senses. They can't see very well. On the other hand, their sense of hearing is super sensitive. They can pinpoint our locations by sound alone. By sound alone? That's not good. There's something even worse. It seems that the zombies have incredibly superhuman strength. Yeah. All it took was one punch for Itas to send me flying over the fence. And he pierced right through Hideko's back like it was a piece of paper. We've been through our fair share of tough situations too. So becoming zombies must have made them even stronger. It means their bodies still remember the strength they had when they were alive. Anyway, we don't stand a chance against them. Since we can't go back to the roof, we decided to make the metal shop our base from now on. We got all the tools here to fight. And it's near the cafeteria as well. We don't have to worry about starving at least. I see. So that's why I was placed here?
Oh.
Come to think of it, is that power saw Yugama was using still around? Yep, right here. Wait, how does she know the code? Tsubasa opened a locker in the room and showed us what was inside. Good. We may have some use for it yet. The power cell that once struck fear into our hearts was now a shining beacon of hope. So anyway, those were the 3 things we discovered while you were out. But we still don't know what's turning the dead bodies into zombies. We considered the possibility of a viral infection, but some things didn't quite match up. Wait. Are we going back to the fantasy territory again? I guess so. Everything is pure supposition at this point, after all. If Terumi turned because she'd been bitten by Yugamu, who were what turned Ava, Moko, and Ito? Their deaths had nothing to do with zombies. They died before zombie Yugamu showed up. It doesn't seem like any of them are interested in fighting dead bodies either. When you've reached Yugami's state of perversion, anything goes, right? He totally seems like that sort that'd be into necrophilia. The zombies don't retain any of the body's original character traits, though. We can't talk to them, so we don't even know that for sure. I have an idea. We all learn zombie language so we can solve these mysteries and resolve the matter peacefully. Huh? What? Do zombies have a language? Not that I know of. As the others ferociously debated every possibility, I found a hypothesis forming in my head. What if we already have the infection as a hidden condition? Like the zombie virus stays dormant and only activates when we die. Oh, we never thought of that. Sounds like something worth investigating. Investigate? How? I was tinkering with the revival-matic the other day, and I found this function called scan mode. It can only be used on the living and detects any anomalies within the body. The revival-matic had a function like that? We should try it out right away. Yeah, let's go to the infirmary now. We immediately set off for the infirmary, dragging the dazed Ima along with us. But even after scanning everybody with a revival-matic, the conclusion was the same. No abnormalities detected. Which meant none of us had an infection. Day 69 ended without any clear answers emerging on how the zombies were created. Bugs. Did they go get those bugs and bring them back before Yugami was killed? Yes. But after Ava, I believe.
So...
We're finally at day 70. Although at this rate, those zombies might take us out before we can save humanity. We continued puzzling over how to solve our new problem that morning until we heard shouting. Oh no. An ashen-faced Shoma suddenly charged in from the hallway. He went up to the roof by himself. Yeah. What? Wait, to look for Kako? I saw him leaving in his class armor, so I called out to him. And he said he was going to get Kako back. That's seriously bad news. Is he going to break the lock we put on the roof door? That moron. And you, Shoma, why did you stop him? I tried, but he shoved me away with incredible force. He probably just, pushed you. He can't possibly take on that many zombies by himself. We have to go drag him back. I took out my fuser and I was about to transform when someone stopped me. You'd just be wasting your time creating more zombies. Get out of my way, Kurata. Every second we waste here puts Ima in even greater danger. You're not thinking straight, Takumi. There's no guarantee we can beat them if everyone joined the fight. We might just end up making things worse. I too object to you going. Why should you die for nothing? It's not nothing. Don't you guys want to save Ima? Of course we do, but we gotta think about the risks. Don't care. If there's even the slightest chance I can save him, I'll do it. Takumi, wait! I ignored my team's protest and charged down the hallway. Grab the axe, saw, whatever it's called. Takumi, wait! I'm coming with you.
Huh?
Zomi, are you sure? Yes. I can't just let Ima die without doing anything. Okay, then let's go together. Ima, please be all right. We transformed into our class armor and quickly made our way up to the roof. Upon arriving at the roof, we were confronted by an utterly unbelievable sight. Did he die via zombie, or did he die... I mean, it kind of looks like zombie. Ima was lying on his back in a pool of crimson blood. It was pouring out of what seemed to be a bite wound on his neck.
Ima!
I think that's probably what he wanted, honest. He didn't react to my call. He was too far gone to be revived. Oh, Hiroko. Hiroko and Kako. Hey, don't you recognize us? Well, that one's pretty good too. I think they do. We've also been completely zombified. I'd prepare myself for this possibility, but it still hurt to see them like that. Did Ima pass away in despair after laying eyes on the zombie Kako? Or was he happy to be able to hold Kako in his arms again, no matter what form she was in? Watch out, Takumi! Ito leapt at me with tremendous speed. I barely managed to evade his bite. The zombies moved incredibly fast, launching themselves at us with loud, feral cries. I knew they had superhuman strength, but I never expected to that extent their jump speed, too. Should retreat for now, Nozomi. Okay. We hurriedly ran it back into the school building. Oh no, the zombies! My former friends had broken down the unlocked door to the roof and were now chasing us further into the building. Good job. Just keep running. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't realize I had to run again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I like that one. That one's kind of fun. What? I pressed that button. Also, these should totally be dead ends. I thought I was going to be able to hide in that door. Probably gotta wait till she, comes back. Oh, I love that one. That one's cool. I don't know why that gets me all giddy. Where are the zombies? Where are the zombies? Where are you? Not sure which way we want to go. Anyway. Oh. Easy peasy. Nozomi, are you okay? Yeah, more or less. Our frenzied running brought us to the hallway of the first floor. But there was no time to even take a breather. Nozomi! My body moved on its own before even my mind could register Hiroko's sudden appearance. Those are beautiful pictures. I strained myself to keep Hiroko's teeth from sinking into my neck while shouting for Nozomi to escape. I can't hold her back. She's gonna bite me. Oh, I like that picture too. Nozomi! Taking my lines from me. What are you saying? No, don't do it! I can't leave Nozomi on her own. I have to go after her. Ow. Where'd you go? Nozomi-chan! No freaking idea where she went. Guess I'll just go up again. Nozomi-chan, where are you? Can I not go up? Where did they go? As I was searching desperately for the missing Nozomi, a figure came within view. Nozomi? Excuse me? Have you suddenly gone blind? You guys weren't coming back, so I came all this way to look for you. Did you get lost or something? What? Why is Kurata here? Is this the non-Kurata again? Kurata, have you seen Nozomi anywhere? No, I haven't. Don't tell me you guys got separated. Is her skin a little white? You see what I mean? Her skin's a little white. Yes, and right now the zombies are... Wait, what's going on? Over here, Kurata. Quick! Shoot, this side too? Also, Kurata would, like, not put her life in danger. Suspicious. We were sandwiched between Moko and Kako. There was nowhere for us to run. All the windows along the hallway were outfitted with iron grates. But now, you had better do something about this. Okay, it's do or die time. I ran towards the window, Moko coming at me with inhuman speed. Sorry, hiccup. Once I was within range, she raised her arms, but before she could attack me, I turned around and... Now's my chance! I broke the window along with the iron grate, causing Moko to stagger. Once she did, I took the opportunity to kick her on the back with every ounce of strength I could muster. Yarr! She fell through the window down to the courtyard just as I had hoped she would. Her head was unharmed, so she probably didn't die, but it was enough. Kurata! I quickly turned back to help Kurata with zombie Kako. Good job. Get away from her! Grab my hand and start running. I bolted, half dragging Kurata along with me. This is bad. She's been bitten. We have to hurry and get her treated. We ran around in blind panic until we managed to shake off Kako and return to the metal shop. I don't trust it. You're finally back, Takumi. We all thought you were done for. What a relief, and Kurata's back too. Huh? Where did Nozomi go? Talk more later. We need to treat Kurata first. I'll be fine. Leave me alone. You injured? Let me see. I told you I'm fine. Don't touch me with your contemptible hands. She's hiding something. Hey, did you? No, stop. Lady Kurata. Is this? Oh, please let us make a choice. It's a bite mark. You were bitten by a zombie? This isn't funny, man. Now you're infected with the zombie virus. Wait, Kurata's not dead. If we just treat her injury... For now, yeah. But you can't guarantee she's gonna stay sane forever. Sorry, but I ain't letting you keep her here. It is with great bitterness of heart that I must declare the Holy Jumanji Sword and I are in agreement. Come on, we're her friends. We'll treat her injury, of course, but without an antidote, we can't let her stay here. Yeah, it might be better to quarantine her to avoid unnecessary risks. I'm so sorry, even though a mud-eating pit like me decides to be quarantined more than you. Should we put her in that weird room on the first floor? The door is pretty tough and we can lock it from the outside. The room with the strange devices from when we were at Kamakura General Hospital. That place is definitely much better than a cage. Put me in there with her. It's my fault she was bitten. Recklessly running off to the roof like that. No, Takumi, let me just wait it out alone. Now that the zombies have gotten inside, we can't leave you by yourself. Wait, the zombies are inside now? You didn't tell us about that. Well, I explained what happened to everyone. How Ima had already been killed, how the zombies flooded into the school, and how I got separated from Nozomi, who was now missing. This is exactly why I told you not to go up there. Now this whole thing's shot to hell. No! What happened to Nozomi and Karada is my fault. So I'll find to Nozomi whatever it takes, and after that I'll join Karada in the quarantine room. Takumi. But without Takumi, we would all be in hot soup if anything should happen. No need to worry about that. There's no way I'm letting him stay with me. Who knows what sort of perverse acts he'll force me to perform once we're alone in that room. I demand you all take me there right now before he starts getting ideas. No time for dawdling. Kurata, wait! Hey! I'm suspicious of Kurata now. That was weird. Kurata, out of all people, I don't expect to go looking to help, let's just say that. In the end, Kurata was locked up in the mysterious room on the first floor after receiving some basic treatment for her wounds. She kept talking tough as usual, but nobody knew what kind of face she was making underneath her mask.
こんなことになってごめん、大鈴木。また様子を見に来るから。
I spoke to Kurata through the door while making sure it was properly locked. She didn't say a word in response. So Takumi, you have returned. Yeah. I put her in the room like you all wanted. Now I'm going to go look for Nozomi. Huh? You mean now, by yourself? Now's the best time. I didn't sense any zombies nearby when I was in the halls. And what if you run into them while you're out there? It might be safe if you're only going out for a short time. But it's too dangerous to wander around for very long. Lady Tsubasa speaks truth. Do not forget what happened to Sir Ima. I know it's risky, but I have to help her no matter what. I tried to push away my friends and stop them from holding me back. All of a sudden, a hand appeared from behind me and put my neck in a chokehold. I was careless. The hold tightened until I couldn't breathe. Soon I found my consciousness slipping away. Damn it. Sorry, man, but it's lights out for you. So Takumi's eyes rolled up into the back of his head. Is he still alive? Yeah, just out cold. He needs to stop fussing like a brat. At least for today. He does tend to get carried away when it comes to Nozomi. It was early morning the next day when I opened my eyes. I slipped out to look for Nozomi while the others were still sleeping, but time just went by fruitlessly. I couldn't find her anywhere. Another day gone. My mind was so focused on Nozomi that I didn't have leeway to do anything else. It's my fault. She's gone because she tried to protect me. I didn't want Nozomi to end up sacrificing herself for me like Hideko did. Although I wanted to go out to look for her again, I knew the others wouldn't allow it. Are you okay, Takumi? You're so pale. Fine, thanks. I've got a lot on my mind, that's all. I'm worried about Nozomi too, you know. I just have no idea what I can do to help. Yoshika and I did some searching of our own when we took food to Kurata just now, but we didn't find anything. How's Kurata holding up? It didn't seem like anything's changed. I don't think she's turned into a zombie yet. Hey, if she's still fine after an entire day, shouldn't we let her out? I mean, it's only been a day. Too soon to say for sure she's in the clear. Yeah, who knows if she'll turn into a zombie after this? And how long are we going to keep her locked up like an animal? All the way until day 100? Please calm down. Nobody said anything about keeping her inside for that long. I'm just worried about leaving her alone. I don't want to lose another friend. I won't be able to take it. Have you been listening to yourself, you obstinate oaf? Can you not step out of your cramped little mind for a moment? If we fall here, it's the end of humanity as we know it. You're the ones not seeing from my point of view here. How can we when it's even harder to decipher that abstract mathematics? Stop it, you two! This isn't the time to be fighting amongst ourselves. Please, Takumi, you need to cool your head. You're supposed to be our leader, so please. If you ask me, you both need cooler heads. So just go catch some Z's or something. We all went to bed in a tense, unpleasant atmosphere. But I didn't sleep. I simply held my breath and lay in bed, waiting. I waited until I could tell everyone else had fallen asleep before quietly sneaking out. Kurata, are you awake? If you are, then talk to me, please. What are you doing here in the middle of the night? I'll kill you if you try to touch me inappropriately. That's not it. I promised to come check on you again, so here I am. Sorry it took so long. The others wouldn't let me out of their sight. How are you feeling? Anything out of the ordinary? Not that I'm aware of, although my mood has never been worse. Right. If you stay healthy, we should be able to release you from quarantine soon. Just bear with it a little longer. I'll try my hardest to convince the others too. What are you actually up to? I see no reason for you to be so concerned about my well-being. Do you want me to owe you a favor so you can extort a large sum of money from me later? Can you stop being so obtuse for just 1 minute? You came out looking for Nozomi and me because you were worried about us, right? It's the same feeling that keeps me coming back here. I never truly knew stupidity until I saw you. I'm trying to be nice here. Your voice is grating on my nerves, so get lost already. You slipped out without telling anyone, right? Don't get me involved in your shenanigans when they find out. Fine. I'll come check on you again. Good night. All things considered, I was just glad Kurata was still herself. I quietly crept back to the metal shop in relief. This time, I fell asleep for real.
소인起床時間だよ。最終防
Oh, morning. I felt like sleeping in longer, but I could hardly do that when Nozomi was still out there by herself. Just as I was trying to get out of bed, the sudden blaring of the alarm blew away all traces of sleep out of my head.
敵勢力侵入
An attack first thing in the morning? Whatever happened to neighborly courtesy? They better be ready for what's coming to them. Let's get out there and fight, y'all. Right. Prepare to engage the enemy. Can't we pit the zombies and invaders against each other or something? Wouldn't that be the dream? For now, though, let's face reality and get ready to fight. I'm ready. We'll stop them somehow. Okay, everyone, here we go. Defensive battle initiate. I was really upset once today took all my initiate battle. Lions. Skip.
What
あれ見て敵将軍じゃない。
野蛮な侵
Oh,
略
what the
者
heck is with this? This is a new
偉大なる
visual.
私との語らいを光栄に思うといい。
フェシネス。
おとなしく私に食われろ。そうすれば楽に死を迎えさせてや
You're really bad at negotiating, woman.
る。だが抵抗するならあらゆる通句をもって貴様らをむごたらしく殺してやる。
What's with the hologram?
何を言うかと思えば少子
That's kind of
拙
weird.
者たちは人類のために諦めず戦うで
I
ござ
really
る。
want to let the zombies loose on the
そうだ。
invaders. Why don't
誰
we?
がてめえなんかに食われるかよ。
そうか。これで私も心置きなくこの戦争を楽しめるな。
何を言ってるの？
この星に真の平和が訪れるのは偉大なる私が神に
What
な
the
った
heck is
時だ。
the totem?
それは貴様らの力をすべて食らい尽くすことで可能になる。
This is a very different
Samara.
scene.
貴様たちを皆殺しにするまで。やだ。
Oh God.
戦いたくない。
この声はダメ。
We seen this one before.
そうだ。
What's with the
それで
hologram?
いいぞ。
This is very interesting.
待っていろ。決着の時は近い。最後の決戦だ。
Please release the zombies on them. That'd be so funny.
楽しみにしているんだな。
That's also how you create a zombie apocalypse. Also, I like the zombie route. It's I'm pretty sure it's the stupid bugs, and now I understand why people hate Gaku. Although, look, Darumi was part of the bug thing. Let's be fair, but Darumi is already kind of like whack. After the fight, we dragged our tired bodies back to the school. The final battle was drawing closer. But there was something else we had to figure out before that. Namely, the cause of the zombification, and how to prevent it. Bugs. The school would be wiped out long before V got to us if we didn't resolve that first. The fact that Nozomi was still missing was making me more and more impatient too. We are about at an hour, so, you know, I actually think that this might be a pretty decent spot to stop. So let's save. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right, well, interesting zombie development. I'm quite enjoying this route. Very interesting route. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Jenny!